Hey guys, welcome back to another upload. White Mudahar here. We're going to be talking about my favorite speedrunning lolcow, DarkViper. Now, if you don't know anything about DarkViper, you're new to this channel or anything, I recommend you go and watch my previous coverage of it. I'm going to link it all in the description here for you. If you want to get caught up to all the context, DarkViper essentially has been going on a bit of a what's the nicest way I can say this? A meltdown. He's basically falling apart at the seams, which is really curious because how this drama started is that he falsely struck ChudLogic's channel over a reaction video that he did to his content. Chud reacted to it for an additional 23 to 30 minutes, while DarkViper's original video was only 9 minutes. Chud gave scathing criticism of that video, and DarkViper got his panties in a twist and struck his channel. And the funniest part about that is for 6 whole months, him and his lawyer have been constantly doing updates to YouTube and continuously demanding that strike to go through until YouTube lamented because they said, man, we can't handle this autism anymore.
I got an email advising me of the copyright strike that was applied to my channel, and this copyright strike was filed by a lawyer. So DarkViper, who was unhappy with the result of the previous drama, because his DMCA, despite all his claims that he was the expert and knew what he was doing, got knocked back by YouTube twice because he probably didn't fill out the form correctly, hired a lawyer.
So basically everyone's just been dunking on DarkViper, and Repsion, funny enough, now known as Darth Potato. Yeah, what's that name, dude? This clip is of a particular moment where DarkViper was doing a live stream with fans. A guy comes into the game that they're playing Among Us, and DarkViper has a full-blown mental breakdown that this guy failed and caused DarkViper to lose the game.
And Chilo just runs around the entire fucking map to come to O2. And I'm like, I had nothing to say. I was literally speechless. I did not speak that entire time because I was so confused why we were still in the game. I have never been this mad at a person in the entirety of my life.
I apologize. I'm still a little new at the game.
If you don't even know how to win the game, why are you playing?
I do. I'm just sorry.
Now, as you can see there, that is a very, very, very normal reaction to losing a game of Among Us. Now, DarkViper has been blocking everybody. He's been on a blocking spree ever since the ChudLogic situation happened. But for some reason, this particular clip got him so pissed, he made a 9-minute response video to everybody laughing at him.
So just before I went live, this clip got reposted on Twitter from someone named Darth Potato. How can a grown man become this angry over Among Us, Lamel? Chill out, DarkViperAU, eat a Snickers, pray to Jesus, or maybe touch some grass. This clip, no joke, is now 4 years old. It was covered in the story of one of my biggest controversies 10 months ago, where I explained the whole story. So I'd largely be covering it again.
Dude, I get it. It happened 4 years ago. It doesn't matter. It's on the internet forever. And nobody was paying attention to you. But now that you invoke the Streisand effect, striking ChudLogic's channel, falsely, I might add, in my opinion, now everyone's digging through everything and seeing how much of a spurg you are, how much of a complete lolcow you are, in the funniest ways possible. That clip, doesn't matter how old it is, it's really, really funny to laugh at you. And the fact that you made a 9-minute response video to this is insane to me.
Yeah, it was not a very nice clip. But as I say down here, this was 4 years ago. I was going through some personal stuff, like a lot of personal stuff. Just got diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease.
Listen, I don't care what disease you have. You have severe autism is what we have here, guys. We have, listen, you can't just blame it on that. Now, do I care personally about this? Not really. It's just really funny. Dude, you had a cringe moment like every other live streamer and gamer, and you turn it into a 9-minute response video because everyone's laughing at you. You're a loser.
and was figuring out my treatment. Like, I was just chemically not doing well. I communicated I wasn't doing well beforehand. Like, it was like a whole speech at the beginning of the stream, which I no longer have, where I was like, man, I'm doing like the worst I've ever been doing in the entirety of my life. I just want to play Among Us and chill. Anyone who doesn't know how to play, please don't play. I just want to have like a smooth experience. And yeah. Scott, who was the target of my outburst, understood, and he forgave me, and we played mini games after. He comes around occasionally. He's VIP in chat and all that jazz. It's like one on the bridge within like 2 days. But this clip has now been referenced 100 times. And it's frustrating, because with the context, obviously it's not particularly bad.
No, Viper. It was bad. Not because people are criticizing you about it, which, yeah, people could say, dude, it's crazy that you even did that in the first place. It's just funny. It's pathetically funny. That is why people are talking about it. I don't care that you blew up on a viewer. I just think it's really funny that people like you, speedrunners, all have moments like these. Let's watch a brief compilation real quick of that.
I died in a cutscene! What the fuck was that?
I lost the round to
What?
You get up every fucking time! You get up!
You see, Dark Viper, it's not just you. Every speedrunner gets laughed at this stuff because it's crazy that you guys freak out over a video game. You also freaked out when some guy beat the record that you wanted to get for no damage in GTA, and you had a full-blown Reddit mod meltdown.
Literally, one of the biggest concerns I had with someone beating my time is knowing that no one's gonna give a shit who Unnamed is in a week. No one. No one will remember, no one will care. But me, people will bring up Unnamed for me for the rest of my fucking life. I will be forever that guy who tried hard to beat Oko and did not succeed first. When I say he has made my life worse, measurably so. I was the only person who could have benefited significantly from doing this first. But not only that, failing to do this will now impact the rest of my career.
Dude, you are not stable. You are insane. And so are your fans.
No one involved thought it was particularly bad. But like, when you've streamed for 14,461 hours, the odds of there not being a 30-second clip where you look like an asshole is impossible. And so there's one copy of this clip on YouTube. In other words, this dude, Drew5260, and this small clip has enabled like at least 100 disingenuous people to use this clip for 4 years to attack me with it. And I've questioned what to do about it for so long.
It is a fair clip. You even said for public discourse that clips like these can be used. Now, because everyone's laughing at you, you want to get rid of the video? You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
Because I don't know if Drew was hostile to me or something, or just being a dick or something, because I think he was in my Discord at one point. And so I've tried to reach out to him multiple times over the years to be like, hey, like, I don't think this clip existing is communicating the context of what happened, and I think it is just contributing to misinformation. Can you please take it down? But I've got no response. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten through, because he doesn't seem to use the channel anymore, at least as of the past year. The backend doesn't enable me just to reach out to him via email or something, because there is no email here. Since this clip has once again been brought up on Twitter by someone who's disingenuous, whatever, I've now set about striking this video. I don't want to, but fortunately, YouTube does give you the option to give the person 7 days to take down the clip, or at least reach out to me or whatever and discuss it with me or something.
This is the problem, Dark Viper. There's no misinformation. Even with the context, you look crazy. Plus, you have a history of doing these styles of meltdowns. You've done it with other viewers, other games you've done this with. You have a pattern of behavior, of acting crazy when things don't go your way during a game, which is just normal for speedrunners. We're laughing at you, and you are trying to debate why this clip should go down because it just doesn't make you look good. Is that why you wanted Chud Logic's video to go down? Because it didn't make you look good? You're somebody that needs to control the narrative, almost to an haunting degree. You need to cut it out.
before something happens to your channel. He doesn't seem to use his channel, and if it does get striked, it will go away in 3 months anyway. But yeah, I don't know, I just regret leaving it up as long as I did. Well, people want to paint me as this DMCA hungry guy. That's generally speaking not me. But
Bull! That's bull. That's bull. That's total bull. You wouldn't be threatening to strike this guy's channel over a clip. You wouldn't have struck Chud Logic if you weren't a DMCA hungry guy. You literally wrote a 14-page document, your exact words, about how you think of what you think of reaction content and reaction content creators. You strike these people. You are a DMCA happy individual. You are somebody that doesn't understand the harm that your actions pose to the overall ecosystem that is the internet. You don't get it. And your fans don't get it. They just do a lot of this to you all day long. That's all they're doing to you. You have yet to have a group of people that are willing to push back on you like this. This isn't the speedrunning community. This is a totally different area you're in now. And you can't handle it. Because now the narrative has left your control. You have no control over it because of your actions. All of your content, all of your freakouts, all your crazy tweets, everything is now up for scrutiny. This is the Streisand effect almost to a perfect degree. You struck Chud, and now everything's coming to bite you in the ass. You are a DMCA hungry person. That is what you are.
I just think this clip is just contributing to misinformation. And I don't think I have some moral obligation to contribute or to allow misinformation, right? It's not like I'm hiding the clip. I've shown it in multiple videos. I've discussed it at length many times over the last 4 years. If you want to watch the clip, it exists in my content multiple times. But I just don't like the idea that you can watch it somewhere without any context of how it came to be and why.
So now it's not a factor of it being a public discourse clip. Now it's because it makes you look bad. You want to take it down. Come on, man. Why? You're making this too easy. The fact that you're making this video after you commented on British Runner's video and now Doomer Media's exact words, "G'day mods," gave me your video. You probably won't be surprised that I disagree with everything outside of the broad summary at the start. My response is too long for a comment, but I wrote a script and we'll ramble about it tomorrow. I appreciate that your critique comes from a place of sincerity and was mostly cordial. Wish you all the best. Edit. Here's the important part. Due to this petty online garbage spilling into my real life, I will no longer respond to this video. I have no idea if Doomer actually supports these people or not. But in my 10-year career, I have never experienced anything quite like this. Doomer is wrong. Factually and philosophically in a dozen ways. But the safety of myself and those I care about demands I engage no further. If Doomer is sincere and misguided, unaware of what he is supporting, then I'm sorry he got caught up in this. I need to accept that explaining why people are wrong is, unfortunately, not a good method of resolution for drama in the online ecosystem. Dark Viper, if you feel like you're in danger responding to people, why are you making this video about the Among Us clip and Repsion laughing at you? You have no idea what you're doing. You're completely floundering out there. Now, there is another part of this. Now, there's this other part that is kind of important. Now, do I endorse everything the Farms ever does? No. But it needs to be brought up regardless. So, Alinar tweets out, Dark Viper is now striking clips uploaded by the Farms that have been uploaded for the express purpose of public discourse surrounding his controversies that is now happening on KF and elsewhere. This is interesting because in Dark Viper's second video, he is in no uncertain terms made clear that a clip that serves the public discourse is constructive and fair use by his standards. He said he wouldn't want to DMCA it. This is the most concrete example of Dark Viper lying about his standards and DMCAing clips for convenience and personal gain. Not for any principled position. There's no room for interpretation. If you're not convinced now, there's no hope for you. As you can see here, there is a thread on Dark Viper currently being made on Kiwi Farms. He actually found this thread Oh, he found out all right. Just got the strikes a few hours ago. DMCA, DMCA, DMCA. Here's DarkViperAU. Please stop harassing me. Recorded through the State of Art 240p YouTube preview because I'm too dumb to back up my own videos. So not only is he DMCAing Chud Logic for criticism, he's DMCAing clips that make him look bad, and now he's also DMCAing links that are connected to a gossip forum.
Because that clip was still on YouTube, people who want to disingenuously attack me and present that one outburst as if that represents me as a person would still use that clip on occasion. And so for the longest time, I wanted to take it down, just for the purposes of not making it easy for them. Because the channel that uploaded it didn't upload it for any constructive purpose. It was just there, right? And the person wasn't using their YouTube account anyway. And so recently, I struck it, but I gave the person 7 days to respond so they wouldn't get the strike. Because I had no way of contacting them. I had tried to contact them through other means, but they never got back to me. And by filing that 7-day strike thing, they actually got back to me. And so this story has a happy ending. Hey Viper, saw the takedown. I uploaded that clip like 3 years ago when I was 15. I honestly forgot it was even up. I'm sorry the clip being up caused this much drama. Keep up your work. Hope to see more speedrun stuff soon. I said, thanks mate, sorry for the bother, and thanks for watching my stuff. All good. I know you didn't mean anything by it.
So this is the thing. I don't care that you and him made nice. It's a clip. And the sheer fact that you were like, I don't know what to do. Like, maybe I have to strike it. Do you see how crazy that is? It's a 29-second clip. It doesn't matter the full-blown context of it. You still look insane. This isn't an allegation of an essay or anything like that where context is the most important thing. This is you raging. That is it. It's not that deep. My God. Now, there's two last parts to this that I want to bring up before we end out the video. One is the response that Dark Viper's Discord did for him making this video. His whole community is a hug box of people that Dark Viper can do no wrong, and they will continuously and always defend this guy. It's crazy to me. So I posted out the deriding from the Dark Viper fans in his Discord after the Among Us allegations came out is hilarious. So we have this person right here. Did I miss something? Or is he yet again in drama? That is not a good sign when your audience needs to ask you if you're in drama all the time. Nah, it's resolved. Doesn't matter. It's not resolved. It's not. The Chud Logic thing isn't resolved. Him making terrible videos about everybody that are completely and utterly not even in factual reality hasn't been resolved. Him wanting to remove a video that makes him look bad on the internet isn't resolved. So this person's dumb and a mongoloid. Someone posted a clip of Dark Viper raging during an AU game 4 years ago without the context of him not feeling well, health issues, etc. Guy got back to his copyright strike request basically with, hey, sorry, forgot I even uploaded that. Didn't mean to add internet mobs. Bro. Who cares? I don't care about his health. He's still freaked out. He had a rage moment. It's funny to laugh at because it's pathetic. And you not getting that is shocking to me. I'm stunned at how smoothly the AU clip drama ended. Drew GOAT for that response. But seriously, if these people knew that he is a massive hypocrite, which I'm pretty sure there's somebody making that video right now, with all the things that people have found so far, these people aren't going to like him moving forward, so just keep that in mind. But as you can see, these people just continuously keep dick riding him. Let's get to the most relevant part of the situation. The last part I wanted to bring up to you is actually somebody that has no relation to the drama whatsoever, and actually was a good friend of Dark Viper. His name is Karl Jobst. If you don't know Karl, I'm shocked that you don't. So Karl put out a tweet responding to Nicholas Diorio, who made a short summary of the drama on Twitter involving Dark Viper. Karl Jobst. I have known DarkViperAU since 2018, when we were both still small streamers trying to grow. Over the years, I believed we had become friends. I respected him, met him multiple times in person. I specifically brought my wife to a creator party because I wanted her to meet him. I valued him as a person. Recently, without notice and without warning, he banned me and removed me from all of his socials. This hurt me deeply. I reached out to ask why. He had never. I reached out to ask why, and he never even bothered to reply and let me know what I had done. DarkViper will spend his days arguing with random haters online, but when it comes to someone who cared about him and just wanted to know what I had done to hurt him, he could not care less. At this point, I do not care what his grievance is, but I do know that what he did to me was a terrible thing to do, and my opinion of him could now not be lower. Karl Jobst is a friend of his, and DarkViper removed a friend. This is how he treats his friends. DarkViper fans, think about how he treats the people that are criticizing him. Much like Chud. So after Karl makes that tweet, essentially telling everybody that he is pushing his own friends away, Nicholas Diorio went onto the DarkViper subreddit, and they had some pretty choice words about Karl, which is insane to me that this is even where we're at now. It sounds like the YouTube drama subreddit board. r/DarkViper is melting down after Karl called him out. Half of the people are arguing whether Karl Jobst is a Nazi, and the other half are having an existential crisis. I'm not going to try to justify or downplay Karl's feelings, but I think it probably has to do with him being friends with White Goose, who is a white supremacist. Edit, not the best, but this is what I could find. Also, I remembered there was a video going over White Goose that I can't find, and I don't really know if Goose still holds those beliefs, but this is probably one of the reasons. Oh my God. Ganging up onto your 6-year friend when he is getting attacked by multiple channels, when he's getting shit from every Twitter user, is not what a good friend would do. He could have revealed this at a later time when Matt isn't already getting attacked by multiple channels. It's something he might regret later. But if all of a sudden you're blocked by somebody and he ignores you trying to at least know what happened to better yourself, that person isn't a friend anymore. At least not in my opinion. I wanted to leave a comment like this, but I was afraid. Even if a friend ghosted me like that, I still value the time we shared together enough not to fuel the fire when they are already going through a rough time. It makes me wonder how much Karl really does hate him. Edit. This did actually happen to me, but I didn't wait for him to get into drama and then publicly call out how he's a bad friend. These people are insane. They're trying to insinuate these things. Dude, the DarkViper fan base is crazy.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you for using Wikipedia for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the lolcow trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. That pack has my card in it, the tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there, and we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often, so make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.